Chapter 6, Creating Customer-Driven Strategy, where we'll use all of our knowledge from past chapters to create a marketing plan. Let's recap what we have covered so far in the course. We learned how to analyze marketing environments in terms of 6 micros and 6 macros to understand about things around the company and also our competitors. Then we study consumer behavior, where we focus on their insights and their unmet needs, be it their personality, motivation, attitude, and many more that results in buying our product or service. Then we transform customers' insight into their persona, and then we analyze their pain points for our new product development process, where we ideate and brainstorm possibilities of the product. Lastly, we learn about Kotler product diagram to understand how our product or service responds to core value. We analyze our actual and augmented products, benchmark it with our competitors, and here comes this chapter where we'll create a marketing strategy together. We use our simple STDP framework to create such strategy. Please note that some might say it's STP, being segmentation, targeting, and positioning, but I want to add D, which stands for differentiation in the bracket, because it's so important about this differentiation point when it comes to today's highly competitive marketing landscape. In order to create a strategy, we need the first step, which is segmentation, where we have to understand the whole customer in the market before jumping into one particular segment. We have 4 ways to segment our customer. First, geographics, where we focus on the location-related information, such as areas, districts, or countries. In 2021, we have to add digital geographics as well in the analysis, because people nowadays are in different platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and so on. Second, demographics, where we put different demographical factors into our consideration, be it gender, demography, age, generation, and much more. Third, behavioral, where we use our customers' behavior or their reactions to our product or service to segment into different groups. Examples such as consumption behavior, be it frequent or not, or maybe their attitude or their thoughts on our products. Lastly, psychographics, where we use consumer behavior to understand unmet needs and deeper insights that we have covered a lot in chapter 5. The more we learn about the consumer black box, the more we capture the profit out of the relationship between us and our customers. In Marketing 5.0, we combine these 4 segmentation strategies into things we call segment of one, where we generate each customer's information using technology from social media and AI in a one-on-one basis. Another name is personalization segmentation, where we have these 4 sides of segmenting information of each customer individually to make sure we deliver our product at the right occasion digitally. Then we do targeting, where we try to get the idea of what segment should we target among different segments that we have identified in the previous step. We have to focus on 2 main questions. Number 1 being our company's and team's capability to target to that particular segment. Also, we have to analyze our competitors' capability too. The term called barrier to entry. If it's so easy for us to target that particular segment and it's so hard for our competitor to do so, then go for it. Number 2, being the market growth in each segment, where we focus on the trend, whether that particular segment that we picked has the potential to grow or not. We don't want to marketize our product to the segment that is shrinking. We use TAM's hands-on model to forecast our market target sizing by narrowing down from the biggest picture to the achievable target market. TAM being total available market, so it means the total size of the market in unit of dollars. For example, if we want to do a marketing strategy for Airbnb, we have to look into the global trips booked around the world. So in the diagram, it says 1.9 billion USD amount of the total market in 2011. Then it comes to SAM. That stands for serviceable available market. So it means the market that we are ready to deploy a product and service to the customers. In Airbnb case, we of course cannot target all trips booked globally. So we shrink into budget and online trips only. So the number goes down into $532 million. Lastly, SOM, being serviceable, obtainable market, where we focus on the obtainable market with time factor into our consideration. We run competitor analysis and other factors and specify timeline of the plan that we will achieve that target of the market. In Airbnb case, they say they will capture $10.6 million value in 1 year, for example. Last stop before we go into another step, we have to check with our master framework to analyze that our targeted segment is M, measurable, A, accessible, S, substantial, D, differentiable, and A, actionable segment to move on to the remaining steps. The third and fourth steps being differentiation and positioning. Now that we know our targeted market and we have our time-based marketing strategy, we can think of ways to differentiate our products from the existing ones in the market. We then can adjust our Kotler product diagram from our insights for the very last time before we develop our product's value positioning, which means that what value does your product offer to the targeted customer in a statement basis. Now that we get all the materials, let's do the Google form of your product. Thank you.